Some dramatic drops in crime numbers being reported in the third week of President Trump's law enforcement surge in D.C.
And Mayor Bowser speaking with the president today, just days after he said that Bowser had to, quote, get her act together. Our John Fitzgerald live at police headquarters. Fitz, what did Mayor and the president actually talk about?
That's a very good question, and it was one despite the fact that the media today pressed the mayor repeatedly on what was discussed, whether or not she raised any objections to over what the president has been saying about the District of Columbia, or whether or not she talked about any of these threats to home rule lately. She would not get into details and repeatedly said that he was going to keep the information about their conversation private. What she would talk about today were these new crime numbers that are out in the wake of this federal surge of law enforcement in the District of Columbia, and they are eye-opening. Just since this began, carjackings are down 87% since the federal surge began. Violent crime is down 45%, and while arrests are up 20%, illegal gun recoveries are up 12% right now. Both Mayor Bowser and Police Chief Pam Smith today, in their views, said these were the kind of results that the D.C. police would have been able to achieve had they been at full strength. They are short 500 officers right now. But she also said that the District of Columbia, in her words, greatly appreciates the help.
We know that when carjackings go down, when the use of gun goes down, when homicide or robbery go down, neighborhoods feel safer and are safer. So this surge has been important to us for that reason.
Okay, so a couple of other things out of this briefing today. The mayor said that tomorrow, D.C. officials are going to go out on the streets and try to conduct a count of the homeless. How many people are still out there right now since those homeless encampments were cleared away? They hope to get better information about that. They know that they have 81 more people in D.C. shelters right now. But when asked about the protests that have been going on, the social media posts, the calls for the mayor to be more vocal against the White House and push back against some of the things that the president has been saying specifically about home rule, Bowser insisted today that she believes residents trust her.
I'm not going to talk about the details of that conversation. You have seen what I have laid out in terms of our concerns, and you have seen what I have laid out in terms of the benefits.
Both the mayor and the police chief were asked about this Congressional and Justice Department investigation into whether or not D.C. police have manipulated crime data in order to prevent more favorable reports. Both the mayor and the chief said they wouldn't comment directly on the investigation, but they are cooperating. We're live in Northwest tonight. We'll send it back into you.